Good morning, we're at the Peckham BMX track, ready for the grand opening today, 16th of August. I'm standing here with two very, very bright prospects in BMX racing today, none other than Shane Francis and Isidore. Shane picked up a nice ride with Haro 365 middle or beginning of this year, and Tian has just got himself onto the BMX Hype program, the Chris Mack outfit, come up with some really, really good results recently and going strong. Now, Tian, when was your first ride that you had for BMX Hype?
Well, just after Manchester, I got sponsored by them. So my first race was at Cyclo Park.
At Cyclo Park. And how did you do on that day?
I got second both days.
Second both days, to who?
Ross Cullen.
Okay, so and Rossi's was world champion last year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So you've done well to chase him up there. Now, we just discussed with your team manager earlier about what it is you need to do to progress. So obviously Ross is someone that you're chasing right now. What is it that you're doing to catch up with Ross and eventually overtake the guy and go on to bigger things?
Just keep on training, work on my gates, get out well, and then just hold my position.
Yep, so you're working on technique, strength, being smooth, all of those things.
Yeah.
And who's coaching you? Do you have a number of coaches, or is it a question of you work specifically with one person?
Well, Quillen always tells me what I have to do on what days, and then on Saturdays you have CK and Nigel at Peckham that coach the sessions, and I ride there.
Okay. And how old are you now? What category, what age category do you race in now?
13-year-olds.
And you race in that 13, you don't race up?
In regionals I race up, but not nationals.
And why is it that you race up at regionals?
To push myself a bit more, because in regionals in my age there's not that much competition and it's a lot harder in 14-year-olds.
Great, okay, so you're always trying to find a way to get that little bit more performance out of yourself, and obviously with a brother to advise you as a world champion, you're on the right road. Now, Shane has been out and off of the scene for a little while. Shane, tell us a little about the injury and how you sustained it.
Well, I just rested. I just done my physio, make sure I went to my physio every week, listened to what they was telling me to do, and just resting my arms.
Yeah.
And eating lots of food and stuff, keeping me strong.
Okay. Now, obviously, you can't ride your bike, you can't get out, you can't train. How did you get through the boredom of that? You know, waking up every day, you can't do the stuff that you want to do. So basically, you just got to find ways of getting through the day and through the boredom. How did you deal with that?
Well, wake up every morning. First thing in my mind would be BMX, or I'll watch videos and stuff, BMX videos, just to make time go by and stuff, and just keep me in the game and stuff, and make sure that I'm not out for a long time, make sure I'm alright.
So the videos that you were watching, why would you be just watching the videos for a bit of fun, or to try and, keep yourself in touch with what's going on, looking at your technique, your methods, that of others, your competition? Is that what you'd be watching the videos for?
Yeah, I'll be watching for experience, for the berm moves, jumping techniques, manual techniques, lines, gate techniques, and racing.
So, and where would you go to get those videos?
Race day videos. I go on race day videos to watch some races of the regionals, or I'll go on BMX videos and watch other races like Worlds, European rounds, and other races as well. Because it's good as well. There's a lot of competition and stuff happening. So
okay. They're great. Now I can see you're on Haro 365 Racing. Yeah, I know the team very well. Good friends of mine, those guys, doing a great job providing riders with something to aim for, someone to belong to, someone to represent. What has it meant to you being on the Haro 365 team?
A lot. It's meant a lot, because now it's just pushing me to do my training now, to get back on my bike. And I know when I'm riding for the team as well, I've got other people riding as well, and we're all together, so we go racing, we do training, we gate with each other, and I feel like I'm with a family and stuff,
Yeah.
as well as my club as well. Obviously, my club is like a family as well because that's where I started. But having a sponsorship as well is very good.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And that's your first ever sponsorship that you've...
Yeah.
Yeah, and how long have you been riding now, Shane?
4.5 years.
4.5 years. So it's basically taken you a while to become recognised, but obviously the fruits of your labour are being recognised and getting yourself on a good, nice, solid outfit, yeah? I think the same applies to you, Tian. I think that was your first ever sponsorship with BMX Hype, yeah? And what did that mean to you?
It's really good because it felt great when I was told that I was getting a sponsor from BMX Hype, and obviously it was my first sponsor, so it was quite big for me.
Yeah, and so they help you with, obviously, with getting the right equipment. They help you with your training, giving you advice. You have the family unit. Do you think that is actually being on the team has actually helped you in your riding?
Yeah, at the training camps, we don't just ride, we train properly, and that's helped me a lot.
And when you say train properly, what you mean is, are you doing structured laps? Are you doing physical training? Is it technical training?
Like sprints and like focusing on each straight and laps and everything, really.
So you do those bits individually and then link them all together for a complete lap?
Yeah.
Great. Well, thanks you guys for giving me this interview. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I wish you all the best for the future. Shane Francis, Tian Isidore. Race day video. We got you covered.